What's good with y'all boys? What's good, man? How y'all boys living? It's a great morning to watch a little bit of boys talk great footy, man. What's going on with this footy, man? We got round 27. Then we got finals. My first year experiencing this shit. I don't know too much what's going on, but let's see what the guys got to talk about. We got a few videos put up. I got first one though. It looked like this bitch just dropped. Seen the bitch on my timeline. Said, gotta watch it. Gotta click it. Gotta see what that guy's talking about. It says, fiery debate. Buzz and Reed clash over wildcard weekend to stop teams resting players. I ain't gonna lie though. If you ask me, and you're a team like the Penrith Panthers, hell yeah, I'm resting my players. What the fuck you mean? Stop rest. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit. We resting my players. We coming in that way we come in and we gonna do what we gonna do. You feel me? If I'm the Warriors, where the Brusky, I'm resting my players. We not even playing the best footy right now. I wouldn't send them out there to go play. See the Warriors in the tricky spot. I wouldn't rest them all, but I rest some of them niggas. Rest the ones that need it, cause they in a spot to where they not playing the best footy right now. And I wouldn't go out there and hurt their confidence, even though you could go out there and get their confidence better. Nah, man, let them niggas go out there, chill. You feel me? Come back, finals next week. You know what it is. Who else would rest, nigga? The Storm, they rested last week. I bring them. I low-key rest some more. You might throw Harry back out there. You know, whoever want to feel like they go back out there, then rest some more niggas. But I ain't gonna lie. I love resting players. I believe it. I feel like anybody who played the sport know. Sometimes, nigga, coach, sit my ass down this week. Even though you love playing every fucking game, you can play every play you can play. In this situation, 80 minutes, bro. Sometimes you take that rest, you come back next week. Oh my God, this nigga's a monster. You never know how good. You seen how clearly came back the middle of the season after Origin, fresh legs, clearly 10. The boy, it was 10. Word, Panthers was 10 niggas up. You feel me? Let me go yapping though. Let's see what the guy got to say. Shout out to the guys, man. Shout out to y'all boys. Let's see what's going on in the great world of footy, man. Great world of footy.
Footy dummies in the past. This could be one of the
only one position remains in race for top 8.
Or not whinging. Split on this debating, I would say. The resting of the Panthers and 16
So we got a chance. Dolphins, Eagles.
But Buzz, you have a solution.
Well, it's not my actual solution. It's a solution that Graham Annesley...
Buzz, Mr. Wise, man. Look at Ugly Live. Shout out, Buzz.
You have a solution.
Well, it's not my actual solution. It's a solution that Graham Annesley came up with many years ago to have this wild card weekend. Where it'll stop teams resting players is, so after 27...
Oh, CC, okay. NFL do that shit. Yeah, I'm talking about like wild card. Like, okay, you're winning, you're in, like that.
Rounds. The top 6 get a weekend off.
Yep.
7 plays 10.
Okay.
8 plays
yep.
9.
You winning, you're in. 9 and 10.
Take the last 2 spots.
See, I come from the NFL. I love that. I love it. Wild card weekend, I love it. It just make the season a little more better, a little more intense. It just add a game that bring more intensity. I love it. Where the Brusky?
8 plays 9.
But for y'all that might be different because y'all had a form for I don't know how long y'all been doing y'all playoff form, but however long y'all had it, y'all probably used to this shit. Like top 8 is in, nigga. You
the
feel
right
me?
To take the last 2 spots.
But I love wild card.
It's gathered momentum since Cleary rested his entire playing squad, with the line of thinking he won't want 2 rests in 3 weeks. He'll keep playing. He'll have to avoid finishing 7th or 8th. Smart people in the game like Blake Solly, Dave Donaghy are now supporting it, and I think there's mild support.
I think it's got merit, but it doesn't stop Penrith from still resting players. If you're going to finish 7th, 8th, 9th or 10th, and your players
it makes sense.
Rest,
it makes
you're
sense.
Going to rest them.
It's not going to stop.
So they give them a week off without getting a week off.
Do nothing to stop resting. I'll tell you why, Buzz. Penrith, as they sit right now, will finish 6th. Let me get this right. 7th or 8th.
Take your time, Rudy.
You've just answered the question.
But
they rested.
If it was
they don't
7,
care.
8, 9, 10 playing a wildcard weekend, they're locked in. They would have got a home final anyway. Look at that ladder. They'll finish 7th or 8th. They can't move.
So then they would have rested.
That's my exact
So they would rest players this week.
But I don't know how I can properly explain it to you. He wouldn't have rested them last week.
No, he'd rest them this week,
knowing that he had to make the. So you really think? You really think?
I think he would
rest them this week because
so he wouldn't want to make the top 6.
They still get
They
a week
can't
off.
make the top 6. Look at the ladder. They can't
If
make
they'd
it.
played last week and won, they would have made the top 6.
And if they'd lost like they did,
But
he
you
would
said-
have rested players.
Hey, these boys going at it. I'm letting them talk because I don't know what the fuck they. I think he'd arrested him though. I think Ivan got his ways, but he might if they could have made top 6, he might have threw the dogs out there though. Real deal. He might have threw the boys out there and then got that rest for the finals. I feel it. Who knows where the brothers
top
keep?
6.
They still get
They
a week
can't
off.
make the top 6. Look at the ladder. They can't
If
make
they'd
it.
played last week and won, they would have made the top 6.
And if they
Come
lost like they did,
But
he
you
would
said-
have rested players
but
this
you
week.
said they made a mistake. They could have finished in the top
Before
4 by
they did,
playing
yeah.
them. Well, make your mind up.
Well, mate, but they're going to finish 7th or 8th regardless. They would rest players this week.
I don't think it stops resting players. I honestly don't. It don't. It may stop the bottom teams, but Penrith is not used to being a bottom team. That's why I think they're so comfortable resting their players. Because man, we're not the 7th. We're not 7. Yeah, we might have that 7 next to our name, but come on, Penrith. Y'all know. Let's be real. Penrith not you. Nobody wants to play Penrith. Come on, let's be real. You don't want to play them.
It's not going to
But
stop
they
real.
were
resting
last week.
You're not going to.
No,
Listen,
stop
Buzz,
wrestling.
people are overseeing it. Penrith have played in 4 grand finals. Their top players would have averaged probably 40 more games
Come on.
in the last 4 years than most sides that haven't played the 8. They deserve a rest. They've played a full season. Their
love
top
it,
players.
man. They got to.
give them 1 weekend off. They deserve it. They can flex their muscles.
But
It's-
what I'm saying is,
Yep.
and that's why I like wildcard weekend,
Yep.
is because the top 6 clubs get that bonus of a rest
Yes.
that you're sitting
And I
here
agree
and
with that.
arguing for.
No, and I agree with that. You just talk about resting.
That's a
At
coach's
the back end
decision.
of the
From resting.
competition, it keeps more fans engaged, trying to finish 9th or 10th.
What do you
Can
think,
someone
Ray?
tell me why a team finishes 10th and has a chance to make
Yeah.
the final?
See, and then it's that perspective that I low key agree with. Nigga, you 10, get the fuck out of here. We got our system in play. Get the fuck out of here. You 10, see you later. Because that shit have pissed me off, right, Nebraska? But if I'm the 10th squad, I'm the fucking 7th Penrith Panthers, and we go ahead and lose to the fucking you know what I'm saying? If I let Cherry Evans come out here and kill me right now, you know how I feel? I be shitty. I let old ass OG ass Tommy Trebojevic start turning shit up. Nigga gonna be shitty as a bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I'm beating
Just
it.
explain that to me.
Well, it's like saying a team that's run 8th. Should they, in a 17-team
No, it's
comp,
not,
should
because they
8th?
finished
It
8th
is.
and this is top 8.
Well,
They
And
finished
listen,
I
at
agree
least
with
most
top
teams
8.
that finish 8th win more games than they lose.
Yeah.
But
But
look,
under this
Manly-
system, teams that run 7th or 8th are going to have lesser chance of doing a miracle and going through in that they've got this extra game to play.
Why don't we just have 14 teams in the finals, Buzz, or 16?
Oh, right.
All right.
I can't believe it.
Oh, 17. Throw them niggas in that bitch.
16.
Chill.
Oh, right.
Just throw it open to everyone. Just make it a
I
free-
can't
Fucking
believe it.
Give
bracket.
everyone a medal. It's like kids'
A
sport.
minute ago, I wish we could get a producer to rewind it. You said Penrith may have cost himself a top 4.
Hey, Buzz
by
on that.
resting,
Yeah.
And now you don't.
No, because you've proposed a solution to resting that doesn't solve resting.
So you're saying Blake Solly's got no idea, Dave Donaghy's got no idea,
be careful, Buzz.
No, well, you are.
I believe resting is coaching decisions. Like, yeah, you could be looking at where you finish on the ladder. That does have an impact, but if you comfortable where you gonna finish on the ladder, the coach is gonna make a decision.
He's got no idea,
Like,
Dave Donaghy's got
Storm could have went out there and played. I don't know if they could have finished top 1, but they could have went out. Let me see. Because the Storm
Resting.
had got number 1
and
spot.
now you don't.
No, because
They
you
played in
you've
one.
pro-
Nah, down 40. Nah, hell nah. They lost. Storm. What's it called? Went out there, got a win, so they'd have been that well. Yeah. Yeah, nah.
Proposed
But
a
you feel
solution
me?
to resting that doesn't solve resting.
So you're saying Blake Solly's got no idea, Dave Donaghy's got no idea.
be careful, Buzz.
No, well, you
If
are.
you comfortable with your
Listen,
squad, you
I'm
gonna rest your
saying
players.
respected
on this-
officials.
Great,
You've
love
named,
both.
you've named 2
What
officials.
about when
But
it gets?
on this,
You've named 2 officials.
Well, that's who I rang. The first 2 I rang.
But 2's not really going to,
Why didn't you ring us too?
like,
Hey?
On this, they're misguided.
with all due respect.
Because
Chill out on my nigga Buzz, man.
Two of
Chill
them.
out on
That's
OG,
who
man.
I rang. The first 2 I rang.
2's not really going to,
Why didn't you ring us too?
like,
on this, they're misguided.
with all
mate.
due respect.
Because if you think this is a solution to resting, you're kidding yourself.
Well,
It's not gonna
I'll tell you
solve
what we'll do
that.
then. I'll tell you what we'll do. Let's do what the AFL does. Everyone rests. No football
even
for the
worse.
weekend. What?
They're about to get rid of that concept because what it does
AFL
is
don't
it
play a whole
rewards
week.
the bottom 4 teams in the 8. it freshens them up as well when they don't deserve to be freshened up.
Oh, right.
So
Hey,
they're
Buzz.
about to get rid of that concept, apparently. I'm
Buzz,
told.
if it's a 20-team competition,
You're aware
there's
of it?
probably more merit to it,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And these officials both said
Yeah.
that let's wait until we
Yeah.
get an 18-team competition and start at them when the Perth Bears come in. I actually think it's a very, very good idea. I love fan engagement.
Nah,
I would
yeah,
love-
I agree. See, I agree with both sides of this argument. Cause where I come from the wild card weekend, you still got a chance to get your ass in that big show. And then I also agree with if this the form of the league though, top 8, boy, you got top 8 and you in or you out. You feel me? It's cut hard, cut even, cut dry. But I also agree with it make the season more interesting. It keep niggas like me engaged. You feel me? Keep niggas like y'all engaged. It just makes shit better for the fans. No cap. It just make 1 week of a season a little more important than before. You know what I'm saying?
What are the fans saying? Have you got any feedback from the fans?
Oh,
on this
I've
article?
had no.
Yeah, I wonder what y'all boys think. I really do. I really do.
Because I don't mind the concept.
Y'all know the game way
What
more.
I'm saying is it will not solve resting.
Same here.
Okay, I also
Yeah, I
think,
agree with
You're
that.
I also
sort of
think it
on board now,
rewards.
aren't
Well, to keep more
I think it
fans.
rewards too many teams. I don't think they deserve it. If Manly
But
misses
it's not
finals,
going to reward them, Reedy.
well, it
You
does.
know the teams it rewards the top 6 teams by getting a week off.
but it doesn't solve the problem that you're
It
talking
does.
about.
It makes 7th and 8th and 9th and
Is
10th.
this,
not a bad
is this an
idea.
extra round as well?
Yeah, so what happens? You'd bring the comp back to 26
Wild
weeks.
card weekend.
Okay, so
That's what it's
27
called, man.
weeks. You'd have a double header on a Saturday night, the week before the proper finals start, with the 7th versus 10th, 8th versus 9, at Core Stadium, Suncorp Stadium. Massive sudden death television ratings, big crowds,
So, can I
and the
say-
top
You're right.
6
So you're
clubs
saying
take
right.
the rest.
They would play at Allianz or Suncorp doubleheader. Is that what you're suggesting?
But see, like if I was a losing ass nigga like Word Brusky, I'm a Dolphins fan. I'm talking about hell yeah, we got to do this wild card. Fuck is you talking about? Give us a chance.
I'm
But
suggesting.
when you fuck with the Panthers, nigga, fuck out. What is a wild card? We ain't gonna be in that 7th
on a
forever.
Saturday,
Yeah.
that you could play
You know
one
that
game
coach
at
is out there.
5:30,
Okay.
and on the next game,
Like the Storm, they ain't even thinking of no wild card week. They ain't never thinking they gonna play no wild card weekend ass game.
Well,
bro.
Is there any other
Fuck.
thoughts you want to pick in
so
there?
now I'm looking at this.
Oh, my nigga Buzz.
Six
So
up.
you're
clubs get
saying
the rest.
they would play at Allianz or Suncorp doubleheader. Is that what you're suggesting?
I'm suggesting on a Saturday
Yeah.
that you could play one game at 5:30,
Okay.
and on the next game at 8:30.
So what they're
Are there
actually-
any other thoughts you want to pick in
so
there?
now I'm looking at this.
Oh, you-
That actually
you scare me sometimes.
Can I just say, that actually gives no one a home ground advantage. So they will all
That's good.
They will all rest their players the week before wildcard weekend
Oh, will they?
because they're not trying to win a home final. They're not trying to win a home
Nick,
final.
you can't stop
Fans in
resting.
the game, Buzz, I give
I see where he trying to stop resting. Shout out my nigga Buzz, but I literally think resting your players is 100% coach's decision. That comes down to how your coach feel like, because you could be a player and want to rest and your coach throw you out there. Yeah, I know there's probably coaches out there like that in the rugby league where they feel like players feel like they get played too much or overworked or in practice and shit. Because that shit real, bro. These niggas probably go out here and get killed. The thing about Coach Ivan, he understands his players, nigga. He was a player before. He know what it feel like getting out there getting hit but you can't do that shit for a season, the whole 27 rounds. You just can't. You can't
Win a home
Like,
final.
you can't.
They're not trying to win a home
to
final.
keep more fans in the
wildcard
game,
weekend.
Buzz, I give it a tick. You know, and if some teams have a lot
Okay.
of injuries,
I
you
agree.
know, and they still make the top 8, I think they can have a chance.
I
but
want
don't
to
talk
get
about
out of a
resting.
situation
I agree with
where
Gordon.
last Thursday night at a Core Stadium,
You won't.
the Canterbury Bulldogs were gifted 2 competition points. Gifted.
That was a
Now,
one-off.
hold on.
Look, 16 players.
Just let me finish.
Hey, buddy, hey, you better quit playing. Penrith put a little pause on him early, nigga. Quit playing, nigga.
It's gifted.
That was a
Now,
one-off.
hold on.
Look, 16
Bulldogs
players.
needed that 2
That's never
points,
ever
nigga.
happened.
Every other side that's played Penrith this year have had to work their backsides off
Okay.
and to get those
I
2
agree.
points. Canterbury were gifted them. There is no integrity in this comp. While I don't mind them resting what Ricky's doing, 6, 7, even 8, but just
Hold on, so you
six-
can rest 8. They can be your best players, but you can't rest.
But you don't want that
Glass,
kind
my
of
nigga.
squad.
A glass, nigga.
Hold on, so you can
A
rest 8.
glass,
They can be your best players, but you can't rest.
But you don't wipe out your whole squad.
Always
and rob
on
the
some
fans.
bullshit.
It's only the fans, so they don't care what you say.
You say you're okay with investing 8 or 9
are you with,
players.
Buzz?
Sick.
Let's move on. Let's move on from
Oh, well,
this.
it's very hard to talk sense into you. But you don't wipe out your whole squad. and rob the fans.
You're
It's
the
robbing
guy
the
that-
fans. So
yeah,
don't get
yeah,
worried.
He all for the fans. Shout out my nigga Buzz.
Oh, sick.
Let's move on. Let's move on from
Oh, well,
this.
it's very hard to talk sense into you.
Is it talking sense into us? Is it talking sense into you?
Yeah, he trying to be old man wild.
I was sitting out of this.
Not bad.
I was doing you a favour, sitting out of it, but I think we should move on, Buzz, all right?
And let's
Yeah.
ignore these really smart officials.
Yeah.
And you three know more than me. All right?
All right.
That'll do me. Next, please.
Hey, Buzz gonna live and die on that wild card weekend, nigga. Y'all better throw that wild card weekend in there for that nigga Buzz, man. Hold on, what else I got? I got some more
He's been
shit.
sold
put
footy
up,
dummies
man.
in the park.
Let's talk footy. What did it say? Hindi had him last. Raiders snapped 35-year drought to submit minor permission, man. Let's see what that boy Rubes ugly. That Rubes and Appy ugly. Let's see what the guy talking about. What the fuck? Shout out the guys, man.
Aren't you laughing
The
at
ugly
that?
Tigers doing out here, nigga.
Aren't you laughing at that?
Nah, shout out to the bullshit though. Shout out to the Raiders, man. Real tough. You got that Uno by your squad, minor premiership. That's tough.
Back as I'm
Pop
loving
your
at the
shit.
moment,
Talk your shit.
Raiders winning the minor premiership yesterday.
Tough.
They've had an exceptional season. There's
Tough.
Ricky Stewart and Joe Tarpany. They have
That
made
bitch hard. I ain't gonna lie.
the style of football they have played, just a fast side. From the first week we saw them in Vegas, you went, there's something a little bit different about this side.
I remember walking around Vegas, seeing a few Raiders fans. I didn't know. I ain't gonna lie. I wasn't too educated as I was now, but I didn't know the Raiders was gonna be like that. I didn't know. Now I wish I wouldn't have seen these niggas play because I remember walking around. Vividly, I remember going to shout out to the dispensary. I went to the dispensary, walked out that bitch. I seen a kid. I was like, who you fucking with? He's like, the Raiders, man. I ain't gonna lie, that's litty. Shout out to OG. I remember that shit vividly, man. It's crazy to see now. These niggas is dogs. These niggas is tough. I wish I'd have watched that game, man.
Outstanding.
It was early, though. They played
Heidi
early.
had them running last this year, which probably shows you.
That's not true. It's not true. No, I didn't. I took the Knights run, so.
Son of a gun.
Hey, Raiders last is
You might be
crazy.
right, who knows? But I tell you what, the last time Raiders won the
Number
minor premiership
uno.
was on their way to going back to back in 1990. Here they're
Look,
playing
vintage
the,
weeks,
the
huh?
Bunnies here.
My young.
Jeez, man.
To
these-
Ethan. Weeks
back
to
in 1990,
Ethan.
they're playing
Weeks
the,
to
the
Strange.
Bunnies here,
Oh my God, it was a
these-
scene
these-
for a scene.
To me, they were strong sides.
Come
mate.
on.
Those Raiders in the late 80s, early 90s, into the mid 90s.
Get off me.
Yeah, they were a mix of what they got now. They've got the power up the front. And
Yeah.
the
Way to
speed,
hold them.
the
Get out of
youth,
there.
so-
Come on.
Look, I think they're going to be hard to stop just because they are a little bit unpredictable. They don't really kind of
No cap.
be like your Melbourne Storms who get into that set game plan
flip
that they know
pass,
what they're doing.
crazy.
You kind of know where you're going, but they still get away with the win with the.
I agree. The Raiders is like very. It seemed like they like vultures. Like they like scavengers out that bitch. You give them a yard, they gonna take 90. It's like they play freestyle. I don't know what it is. It's like they get into they flow even. You know what I'm saying? They flow with the ball, but it's like they freestyle play. I don't know what it is. It's like they get that bitch and they just go. You know, that's really what it is. They get that bitch. Somebody get that bitch and he say, "I'ma go." Fuck you, talking about? I'ma go, coach. I'ma go.
set
That's
game
what I feel
plan
like
that
it
they
is
know
with the
what you're doing.
Raiders.
You kind of know where you're
Like-
going, but they still get away.
Yeah,
into
he
that
described it exactly how I'm trying to
They
say.
don't really kind of. You like your Melbourne Storms who get into that set game plan that they know what you're doing. You kind of know
Right.
where you're going, but they still get away with the win with the Raiders. I find
It's like they know where they going, but they still get away with it's weird. I ain't gonna lie, it's
they're
weird.
just happy to throw the ball around a little bit more.
What was it like yesterday? Like playing against them, like Sunil,
Trash.
Happy? What sort of side are they like? Obviously a handful.
Yeah, we touched on it during the week how they're just individually, they're all pretty strong, mobile athletes.
Trash.
And it's run by Hudson and Ethan Strange there. And yeah, I think they've been killing it this whole season as well, them two.
Been fantastic. We're going to go back to Suncorp Stadium. Going to talk to, Blake's one of our favourites, mate. He has been unbelievable, Isaiah Katoa. Isaiah, mate.
Shout out those Dolphins, man.
Isaiah, mate. I was just saying before, I tell you what, you've had injuries, lots of stuff, but mate, you're still in there. Big game next week.
They still in it? I thought they was cooked.
Yeah, it's been a bit of a theme for us this year. Losing guys pretty much every week, but I think as a club and as a team, we've done well to not make that as an excuse. We've had to focus on just having that next man up mentality and making sure guys that come in bring their own game and be confident with that too.
Isaiah, it's Heine, mate. Well done on the win. 18-0 up early and then 18-all at half time. what was the message at halftime?
Go out there and turn shit up, nigga. Fuck you talking about? Let's get money.
Oh, we just knew with the Titans, they love to play chaos footy and a bit ad lib.
Titans low-key will play with you that first half. I ain't gonna lie.
Need to make sure we cleaned up.
Yeah, they throw a few right hooks.
Last play.
Little uppercut.
They got a couple times.
Little jab. A jab and be
a couple
snapping.
times kicks, and just offloads.
Now I gotta find some of his highlights, bro.
That was a focus on last play. I think in the second half we started well. We just didn't come out with the same intent. But overall, lucky to get the 2 points.
Isaiah, I saw on social media you put your golf swing up. It is immaculate.
What are you talking about? He trying to go get the millions.
Oh, no, not far, mate. 220, 230 at best.
Yeah, I'm happy with
I
that.
ain't gonna lie, my dad tried to have me play golf when I was younger, but I was see, nigga, when you a kid, you don't realize that shit. But bro, I wish I'd have did that shit. I really do. Oh my God, it was during the spring. Like, I'd got a free scholarship for that shit.
Hey, Isaiah,
I wish I'd have did that shit.
We're going to let you
when
go.
you a kid, you don't realize that shit.
But
my dad be trying to golf at like 6 years old.
Unbelievable season. Well done with the captaincy as well. Good luck next week.
Nigga would have been tapped in with all the, I don't know about y'all in Australia, but all the rich motherfuckers golf in America. There's straight, it's probably like that everywhere. All the rich CEOs, but you learn how to golf, you just meet anyone.
You've had an unbelievable season. Well done with the captaincy as well. Good
Till you
luck
go
next week.
start talking to their wife. Hey, I ain't say nothing. He told you to.
Too easy. Thank you, guys.
Nah, let me put you out there. Shout out to that nigga too.
And he
Yapping in his bitch.
some sort of player. I've never seen a young player so composed, and you can even throw in
That nigga Ruva like, man, get off his dick, nigga.
sort of
Let me
player.
chill.
I've
Alright, let me
never
chill.
seen a young player so composed, and you can even throw
Nah,
in
Couture really like that. They say Toa really like that though. That's why I want to watch his highlight.
He is some sort of player. I've never seen a young player so composed, and you can even throw in Nathan. I've never seen anything like that young fella.
No, I think we're just saying behind that he was only 21 as well. And a lot of the halves, they say they don't play their best footy till they're a bit older, but what he's been able to do on the field, like,
He's 7.
He's probably been the best player in the comp so far this year.
He's been unbelievable. Now, 24-10, Raiders got you yesterday. Now, I've got to say, the scoreline absolutely no indication of how hard fought it was. You know, you blokes, I know at the start of the year, you know, of course you have ambitions to play finals football, but I mean,
They just played
you
the
guys have
Raiders.
improved. Sorry, Sunil.
Rubes, take your ass home, nigga. Take Rubes. You know, take boy this shit. Oh, I'm so shitty. I ain't seen my reaction, boy. This shit had me house on my nigga Rubes' ass. Rubes, you don't take your bitch ass to the crib, nigga. Fuck is you doing? Fuck you got going on, nigga? It was cooked from the start. It was cooked from. This nigga had no chance. My nigga Rubes had no chance of catching this bitch, but he was cooked. He was cooked. Rubes, man. My nigga was cooked.
Even Donald Bradley got a duck occasionally. Don't worry about it.
My nigga was cooked, bro.
You guys have improved. Sorry,
Come on, Rubes.
Hey, listen.
That nigga was cooked, man.
Even Donald Bradley got a duck occasionally. Don't worry about it. But I tell you what,
Shit. I love my
the
nigga
rate of
Rubes.
improvement in you blokes, it's been back half of the year. It's been fantastic.
Thank you. Thank you.
Tigers
Yeah,
gotta
we've
go
been
top
working
8
hard.
next year.
Obviously, pretty rough middle part, but look, I think we're building something here, and I think we're
cap.
just excited to see, you know, what we can do to finish off
Yes,
the year.
sir.
Too.
Mate, how big was the disruption with the whole Galvin stuff? Seriously, like because it would have taken the wind out of your sails a little bit, and then you had to regroup. Was it a tough period during the season?
Yeah, look, I think for us, you know, obviously none of us wanted it to happen that way, and it's hard sort of staying out of the media when all that stuff's going down. But, you know, at the end of the day, the onus is on us as a playing group. You know, we could have stuck stronger in that middle part, but like we said, we came together at the back end of the year, and the connection's been pretty crazy.
Yeah, you must be excited for next year then.
Oh, man. Especially having someone like Sinia around, you know.
Rubes. Oh my God, I wish y'all to see my reaction to that shit, man. That nigga was cooked. Rubes, your ass dumb as hell. Big man, big strong headed ass nigga.
You must be
Nigga was
excited for next
cooked.
year then.
Oh, man.
Boy, that nigga was so cooked, boy. That nigga, he didn't know what the fuck to do. Boy, you see that? But I could like kick that bitch high as hell. But my nigga was just, he was lost. He seen the angel, man. I don't know what my nigga, he was. That nigga Rose, gang. Rose, what was you
Together at the back
on?
end of the year, and the
I ain't like
connection's been
Raiders
pretty
going
crazy.
top
must
8
be
next
excited
year
for
though.
next year then.
Confirmed.
Especially having someone like Sinia around, you know.
Hey, Rose! We gotta swing on my nigga. We gotta swing on my nigga Abby. Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked, man.
Before that happened, did you say something to Jed Stewart in regards to something? Did you point the fingers and I thought I saw something?
No.
Rules, his ass. You know he's talking shit.
No way, it's not going to be a back shot.
Hey, boys, the addition of Taylor May has been unbelievable.
Yes,
Did
sir.
you? I mean, you would played with him, Abby, or was he coming through? It just seems like every time he gets the ball, he makes half a break.
Mate, he's that powerful. I think we used to call him the Lamborghini because he's that quick. You know, he
Lambo.
doesn't look that quick, but mate, he's
He
deceptive.
be out there, I ain't gonna lie, little three
He's
dog.
a natural footy player. You give him that ball, he knows where space is and knows how to take on opposition.
We're talking about the Raiders and all their attacking talent, but I reckon their two best players yesterday were Corey Horsburgh and Zach Hosking. Two really underestimated players. Horsburgh
Big Red.
really strong early, and Hosking just does whatever's required.
Yeah, Hosking's been, I think, absolutely outstanding. But Big Red, you know what you're going to get from him each week. And I think he seems to have matured a lot this year. We're keeping his aggression down a little bit. Like he still shows glimpses of it, but he can pull it back a little bit. But I think his work rate this year has been absolutely outstanding. And Zach Hoskins, you know, he's one of those back rows now that when the ball goes up in the air, everyone needs to be able to catch it if you're a back wide running back row now. And he's scoring some tries.
So you would have played with Zach?
Yeah, played the 23 season with him. I think he just came over from the Bronx, and then he was
Hell of a bloke.
lucky to play the GF that season. But yeah, just good to see him play some good footy over at the Raiders.
Fantastic. You ever heard of his old man? His dad? Yeah, his dad, David Hosking, played for Manly and played for South as well. He was the Mule. He was the original Mule.
Oh, yeah.
Every time we got the ball, remember the crowd used to go Mule.
What do they call it? The mule?
Hey?
The mule
Works like a mule, you know.
Oh,
Mules.
Yeah. Let's just leave
Niggas
it
be
at
over,
that.
Come back to me at 10 p.m. and I'll tell you.
Fuck niggas be over, man.
Oh, yeah, the late edition. Hey, fellas, I hate this
Hey,
rule. I
these
just think
niggas
it's
get too
ridiculous.
comfortable in front of the camera,
Yesterday
man.
is in a really pivotal part of the game. Dream Buller went through and he got done for a disruptor. You can see he's actually initially going for the ball, realises he can't get there, and then pulls his hand away. But at the end of the day, if you don't bump the player and you don't touch the ball, surely you can try to put him off.
What's your understanding of the disruptor? Yeah. That's what I mean.
He broke a rule with this shit?
Brought the
I think
rule
there was
in.
another one on the weekend very similar to that, but he kept his hand up. So it wasn't
You can't contest the ball like that?
If he kept his hand up in the air and didn't pull it back down towards him, it would have been safe.
The rules are if you're looking for the ball, if your eyes are up in the ball, that's how they get around it.
If you don't hit
But remember at the start of the year, it was all about the disrupt, and they sort of just dropped off.
Who came up with this disruptor?
What do they do in the NFL though?
That's fucking wild. I'm finna say, what you mean? Okay, I see what, so is he trying to say, like, if you got your eyes on the football, you can do whatever you want to the, like, you can try to make whatever play, like, y'all call it a football, yeah, okay. See, I'm thinking the NFL, I ain't gonna lie. But if you got your eyes on the football, say that bitch kicked up in the air and I'm running to the ball and I see it like this, I could go disrupt it. But he's saying if I'm not looking at the ball and I'm looking at fucking KO weeks, you feel me? I can't go play the ball. But in the NFL, that's the rule. Like, damn, my nigga Pinky fucked. I'm lucky to escape sports with no fucking broken fingers. My thumb, I ain't gonna lie, my thumb is fucked up, but I was lucky to escape. But like, what I was finna say? But yeah, like in the NFL, they try to make it a rule to where you gotta have your eyes on the football, or they're gonna throw the flag either way. If you're not looking back for the ball, they not, and you just running at the nigga like this, they gonna throw a flag. You feel me?
That's how they get around it.
If you don't hit them.
But this, I ain't gonna lie, this is crazy. To say this is any type of penalty, I ain't touched the nigga. The nigga ain't, man, you better catch the football, nigga. Fuck wrong with you.
That's what I mean.
I ain't did shit to you.
On the weekend,
Man, you better catch the ball. And in football, it's a drill. We practice. It's a drill like this. The hand would be in front of you like this. They throw a ball, you gotta catch that bitch.
It's similar to that, but he kept his hand up. So it wasn't a. If he kept kept his hand up in the air.
I don't feel like it. No
pull it
sport.
back
That
down
should be a
towards him,
penalty.
it
That's
would have been
crazy.
safe.
The rules are if you're looking for the ball, if your eyes
that's
are
like
up
the
in the
NFL
ball, that's
rule.
how they get around it.
if you don't hit them.
But I remember at the start of the year, it was all about the disrupt, and they sort of just dropped off.
Who came up with this?
What do they do in the NFL though? Do they do the wave and then it's a free catch?
Yeah, you wave and then
fair
that's
catch.
what it's going to
Okay.
end up being.
Yeah.
I reckon, sooner
So
or
what does the
later.
wave do?
I don't think.
I just see
You can't get hit. Yeah, you can't run, you can't get hit.
For a fair catch.
Yeah.
It's a fair catch. It's a fair
You
catch.
can't
call.
whack them.
No.
No.
I think that's right. Is that right? Oh, gosh. You maybe hit. You maybe tackle them.
Nah, you can't touch him.
Where is the world going?
Where is it?
What is the good old 70s?
That does it. I hate it in football. They added that shit to kickoff. I hate that shit. I want to kill a nigga. Fucking my watch. That shit, bro.
Dude,
We wearing full pads and we want to do this. Niggas is pussy. I bad. Hey, see, y'all be getting the real me on this bitch. Huh? That's why you feel me. I don't be tripping, bro. I lay up, but bro, I appreciate y'all. Nigga. I ain't gonna lie, my nigga Big Mark, man. Big Mark, a monster. Shout out to them Roosters. Big Mark, you a monster. This big strong ass nigga. Let's see what he got going on. Let's see what them boys got to say about Marky. More Marky. Mark Manish. That's a tough nickname. Panel reacts to incredible. I gotta learn how to say my nigga last name. Nawa Konitoase. Shout out to bro. Yeah. My dumb ass. Tries against the Storm, man. I ain't gonna lie, dog bought out though. Roosters got a dub. Shit look beautiful.
Have built the season throughout and playing some of their best football the last 2 wins they've had. And then they got the arch rivals next week. So they almost dropped their chances of playing finals last week. They've just dramatically improved them tonight.
Look, we know it was an understrength Melbourne team, but those stats around how the Roosters have struggled against the Penrith Panthers and Melbourne Storm would have been on their mind. So for them to get that out of the way before finals, look, the pundits, the fans will talk of the players that were missing and highlight that. But that 40-point performance in the second
sometimes a dub is a dub.
I think that counteracts that. I think that if you're in that Roosters dressing room, because you're going to be overjoyed. You're up and about, and when those big games come around the corner, which they
Confidence.
will, you're going to draw on this experience and say, look,
confidence.
We managed that performance. And Melbourne, for all the players that they were missing, that's arguably their best defensive display of the season in the opening 40 minutes. Nobody saw that coming in the second half. So that's got to fill them full of confidence going into September.
Yeah, some discipline, some errors from the Melbourne Storm, but you have to say the Roosters went after the game. The Roosters went to the contest and said, we're going to handle destiny in our own hands and play final. So it wasn't as if they got handed on a platter the second half. They just dominated to a point that Storm could not get out of their own end, and the Roosters just kept coming. They found a crack on that left side defensively. And
I want to see success for them Roosters. I ain't gonna lie, I do. I want to see a nigga from the bottom 8 win it. Word to Brusky, you know what team we're talking about specifically, but we ain't got to speak on that. But word to Brusky, I want to see a nigga. I said bottom 8, bottom 5 through 8. I want to see a nigga win that bitch. Word to Brusky, stir some shit up, make some history, make shit special. You feel me? Write a movie in that bitch.
Thought Hugo Savard, Sanders Smith was good. Connor Watson, when he came off off the bench at halfway through that first half, was really dynamic off the back of it. The Fahu White was good. Yeah, there were a lot of good players tonight for the Roosters.
Man, when the Roosters on, they tough to beat. I ain't gonna lie. Good squad. Good squad.
Yeah. There were a lot of good players tonight for the Roosters.
Well, your KFC FLG MVP, as voted by the fans,
Is it me?
I don't think it's a huge shock that he is a fan favourite. He is for sure after tonight's performance. 4 tries for Mark Nwangati Tawase. You can't ignore this kind of form.
Tawase.
4 tries for Mark Nwangati Tawase. You can't ignore this kind of form, Kangaroos coach, can you?
No, you can't. Certainly can't. He's obviously a quality player into his second season of the NRL, and scoring tries. Now, a couple tonight he just had to catch and put it down, but there was a couple where he was magnificent, and the quality that he keeps producing every week. He's our leading try scorer at the moment as well in the NRL. So, a couple of these efforts were absolutely amazing, and he's highly skilled. I think we said it earlier this season with his rugby background. The skills that he brings from the sevens and the 15s.
Chill out now, bit off. Why you put them feet on him like that, big Mark? Come on now, Mark. Had him stuck. Oh my God, he's stuck.
The skills
and he want to tackle his ass anyway.
And the 15 side game, it's just amazing. Winger is his best position, Cooper. You're trying to.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the finishing there, like Grant Anderson came across, thought he had him covered.
Y'all wingers is like our receivers, huh? Y'all they just a little more bigger. But then you got a winger like Toho. I ain't gonna lie, y'all should be confusing me, nigga. Let me think of all the wingers. Then you got a winger like BT. that's like a receiver. Then who else a winger? Who wear 5 for the Bulldogs or 2 or some shit? It's weird, y'all should be confusing me, bro. Cause it's like, you got Big Mark, he's like a big ass nigga, but he like a receiver, he like a tight end. That's what it is. It's really like y'all wingers is like tight ends, and then y'all fours, y'all number 4s, I think is more like receivers, like in speed aspect and shit. My bad. I'm comparing.
It's just amazing. Winger is his best position, Cooper. You're trying to.
Yeah, absolutely. Some of the finishing there, like Grant Anderson came across, thought he had him covered, and he just put a left foot, right foot, and made Grant Anderson tackle thin air, basically. He scored 4 tries in the space of 25 minutes. His first was in the 46th, and his fourth was in the 71st. Like, he's athletic up in the air, he's improving defensively, and when he gets a ball one-on-one with anyone, he's seen a flick pass, the footwork, the ability to defend. I'll tell you what, he's a good player to watch.
That first try that he scored was almost out of nothing. Obviously, James Tedesco, brilliant in the build-up, but he had no right to score that try. And at 10-0, I felt that really gave the Roosters some hope, and they managed to build off that. Obviously, one going under the post to give them that 12-10 lead, but without Nwangani-Tuase in the opening exchanges in that second half, I don't know if the Roosters have that level of belief.
Brody, right here, is this Coop? Is this Kronk? I don't know who Dog is, but Dog sleep.
He pulls something from absolutely nothing.
Well, that moment was our Jim Beam assist of the day. The James Tedesco assist for the Mark Nwangani-Tuase first try of the second half, and the moment which really, as James said, turned momentum.
Yeah, they came out of the blocks flying, the Roosters, and they probably needed to jump up and
get off
hit
me.
the scoreboard early. And it was Mark Nwangani-Tuase, 46th minute, James Tedesco swinging around, strong through the hips, just flicks it out the back.
Get off me.
And he's working in a half-a-metre space here, but Marky Mark gets that fend out, gets that right paw all over the ball, and just slams it down. That was probably the confidence builder for them.
How much does he weigh, Coops? Like maybe 105, 100?
Yeah, I'm about 112. He's about 100 kicks, mate.
Yeah, he looks very strong too. I mean, he's physically obviously
big as shit. He big as shit.
Marky Mark gets that fend.
He big as shit. This nigga big as hell. He's a solid ass nigga. No homo. Look at that nigga legs, man. Look at that. You feel me? I ain't even trying to be like that. I don't know if y'all said, but in America, like when you know a nigga play football, no gay shit, no weird shit, you got a football butt. He's strong as shit. My nigga's legs strong as shit.
That gets that right.
He's strong as hell.
All over the ball.
His upper body built. That boy's strong than a bitch.
That was probably the confidence builder for them.
He built solid.
Gotta be 105, 100.
Yeah, he gotta be like
I'm about 112. So he's about 100 kicks, mate.
Yeah, he looks very strong too. I mean, he's physically obviously quite a good specimen, but also some people don't use that strength to their advantage in the gym. But he looks like he's athletic and strong, and he manoeuvres his body. How he does that to get those
the freakish plays. And last week Trent Robinson didn't want to really talk about the moments. He came up with some brilliance even in that loss last week. He didn't really want to give him any credit. I think after this he'll be more than happy to sit there in the post-match presser and talk at length about his superstar win.
You'd hope so, because he's earned it, he's deserved it. And just on the build-up to that try, you watch James Tedesco, he does a full 360 as he's falling to the ground. How he can orient himself
James.
To be able to flick that ball.
Wow.
To find the target.
Perfect.
Is
give money, Mark.
Yeah. That is so difficult to do, to be spinning and falling at the same time. Just watch this.
Perfect.
This is so difficult to
flick.
He just take the tackle.
Off the ground.
Most people just concede the tackle there, but Tedesco, to be able to have his awareness of where he is, where the target is, the ability of the target, that is some sensational football from the Roosters fullback. That is the best assist you're going to see. That is so good.
You think there's this feeling now, you just got to get it out to Mark?
Yes, there is. If I try to do that, I'd be dizzy and knock the ball on. Like that. James is sort of talking about the ability to spatial awareness. Ball on. Like
God, no, I just threw that bitch in the end zone. I threw that bitch to my mama in the crowd.
Knock the ball on.
That should have been over with.
Sort of talking about the
talking
ability
about
for spatial awareness,
bro.
strength to stay sort of on your feet, and then just get the ball out the back to Mark Nwanga-Netawasa and Tedesco. And then just get the ball out the back to Mark Nwanga-Netawasa and Tedesco. Feet. And then just get the ball out the back.
See, y'all used to him now. I can't say
back
them
to
shits,
Mark
That
Nwanga-Netawasa and
Tedesco.
Tedesco. Like, he's had some really good years, but I think it's easy to say this has been his best year. He's won a Dalian before.
Baller.
He's represented his state and his country. What he is doing for the Roosters this year,
I love
he is
Desco.
the Dalian favourite. He probably will win, and he just gets.
Desco, I was gonna say he go Dalian again if he won it before in this year, in this best year. He gotta go Dalian again. Come on, Desco.
He is
Desco for
Dalian. He
Dalian.
probably will win. And he just gets better. He does the hard yards.
Man, that nigga Desco be
he'll have 20 carries.
He be cutting
Then
shit
down
up,
the
bro.
He's now starting to add some real class touches and finding the right place at the right time. He's improved again this year, James, and he's a hell of a player.
Yeah, he said that last week was a bit of a wake-up call, and he went to work tonight. He got reward as well for all the effort with a try right at the end there. 149th career try, Kevy. It means he moves to equal with
come on,
the
Desco.
great Greg Inglis
Carve
in the
his
all-time
shit.
try scorers list. And he also spoke this week about whether he misses the green and gold jersey. He was always very proud to play for Australia and obviously captain his country once upon a time. Proud to play
This nigga
for Australia
Desco's a
and obviously
baller.
captain his country.
This
once
little nigga's a
upon time.
baller.
You know,
What
he's
the
never
hell
gonna
go?
let
Ain't
you
no
down.
way.
No, certainly. And I think he missed selection last year. Or was he in this 22 maybe? But yeah, he didn't play in the final. And he's a big game player as well. We know his experience. And, you know, all season we've praised him for the work that he's been doing with these younger players. And I think we'll see, everyone will see the results of that next week. Massive game next week against South Sydney. That's one for the ages, that one.
It's a rivalry.
Both teams. And then, of course, into finals for the Roosters, which he'll obviously have a major say in where they finish, how far they go into finals. James Tedesco at the back will be a key inspiration for them as well, these younger players. They're just learning from him, and he must be so professional. Cooper around training, getting everything right.
Yeah, I'm not sure who the Australian coach is, but I dare say he's picking James Tedesco in that squad at the back end of the year because it's undeniable what he's been able to do this year. And I think sometimes when you get to representative level, Origin or Australia, you've just got to put the best players in a position. You know, Dylan Edwards is there, should be around that same mark. But what James Tedesco has done
So do y'all play international matches every year? If y'all do, I can't wait for that shit. I love that shit. Shout out to like league and shit, but when you playing for your country, I think that's the most important shit for everybody. Y'all do it with the origin shit. Y'all do it when y'all play for y'all state. Like, bro, when you playing for where you from, when you playing for that shit, like. Maybe nigga or like my nigga Stags. I don't know if my nigga, but nah, he a Tongan nigga, but he playing that Brisbane jersey. He repping that shit though. Like when them Dolphins came in there, he was repping that shit. He repping Brisbane in that bitch. You feel me? Like that's how I feel though, bro. That's how I feel. Like when niggas is playing for that country on that flag, man, whatever it may be, that nation, that whatever you may call your shit, boy, that's when shit get real, nigga. I ain't gonna lie, that's when shit get real.
this year. He deserves a lot of credit for what he's done. He should be back in the representative arena.
Form simply cannot be ignored. It can't be like.
How does the Englishman feel about the Kangaroos' fullback position?
Oh, well, you could probably pick, 6 could go down and they'd still have an absolute weldy, wouldn't they? So fullback, the Australians are very much spoilt for choice.
I watched your bloke the other night too.
Wellesby.
Yeah,
he goes all right, doesn't he?
He goes all right too.
Yeah.
Them Aussies stack, you cheating ass niggas. Y'all let them Samoans go, nigga. Y'all niggas stack. Y'all don't need them. Y'all cheating ass niggas. Nah, man. Shout out to them Aussies, man. Shout out to all y'all boys, man. Shout out to anybody and everybody, gang. Appreciate y'all. I'm just a nigga at the crib who enjoy sports, you know. I just enjoy a little bit of sports, talking sports, living sports, eating sports, sleeping sports. Nah, y'all boys stay litty though, bro. I appreciate y'all, man. Round 27 on the way. I love them Roosters. I ain't gonna lie. I hope them Roosters go as Desco go. The Roosters go. You know what I'm saying? It's the Desco show. Desco turn up. He get Big Mark the ball. Get Big T the ball. Get that ball flowing. Them Roosters tough. Word to Brusky. What else we watch? Them Raiders. That shit beautiful. Minor permission. Raiders look tough. Numero uno by their name. I ain't gonna lie. You can't. Hey, say what you want. They did that shit. I ain't gonna lie. Raiders tough. Did that shit. Raiders claim they shit. Hey, then my nigga Buzz and Reed. I ain't gonna lie, you ain't gonna stop niggas from resting players. I believe that's 100%. on the coach. The coach gonna decide if he want to play as a player, how important this game may be week to week. That's all coaching, 100% coaching. But love y'all boys, man. Appreciate y'all. I'm just a nigga at the crib. I don't know how many times I gotta say that shit. But y'all boys have a great day, man. Whatever may be going on, feel me? Enjoy your time. Whatever y'all got going. Love y'all boys. Appreciate y'all. Let me know if y'all want to watch some shit. I gotta watch some Maddie and Kronk. Gotta watch some, some good episodes and shit. My eye permanently fucked. I'm gonna be shitty. But I gotta watch some details and intricacies of the game. But yeah, man, love y'all boys, bro. For real. Appreciate y'all. Chase your dreams, brother. One day we all end up in a Mike Vick, you feel me? Like, come on, Mike Vick on my chest, nigga.